Hello guys and welcome here to the Jello Cup Series race number 19 here today from the Atlanta Motor Speedway. Today we present to you the Quaker State 400. I'm Brian here in the booth with you, and starting from the pole today will be Scott Upton in the number 99. To his outside will be the number 17, that is Casey Horton. Of course, as we get going here today, it is the second doubleheader weekend of the season. Of course, this one, the 400. Tomorrow will be the 500, and a little bit different here. You notice the lights are on. We're racing here Saturday night. The second cup race of this doubleheader will be tomorrow afternoon at 2 p.m. Eastern. So a little bit different, a little bit of a turnaround for these guys. So maybe a little bit of exhaustion, maybe some fatigue, we'll see. And of course, as always, the top 20 will invert for tomorrow. Positions 21 through 40 will remain the same. One thing that will not change as well is those who have made the field for this race will race tomorrow as well. And with that, let's take a look at your knockout qualifying results. Roberto Crown Jr., Giorgio Stumu, Nikolai Sykes, Maximus King, Samet Ozkan, Tyler Rattray, and Tim Horton, they have all advanced to today's event. Let's get going here for the first of two races at Atlanta. Let's roll the intro, and when we come back, we'll have your starting lineup here from Atlanta in just a moment. Your GCN presentation starts right now. Here we go. The starting lineup, it'll be on the left-hand side of your screen. As a reminder, this is the shortest cup race of the weekend. I believe tomorrow we add 13 laps to the race here at Atlanta. And of course, as we get ready to get going for our second of three doubleheader weekends. Again, we'll have one more at Pocono in just a few weeks. But anyway, pace car is off. Scott Upton, Casey Horton, they'll lead us to the green. We're underway at Atlanta. How's about that? The defending champ gets out to the lead early. He's had some bad luck this season, looking to get that turned around. 4 wide behind, and you see they're door to door. The 16 gets shoved wide. Ben Crouch, keep in mind he was your Michigan winner, trying to get his second win of the year, maybe some extra playoff points, because again, he's always been the one that's gotten the raw end of the deal. But Scott Upton continues to lead. Of course, this is also the last chance to make the All-Star race for some of these guys, because keep in mind, after this doubleheader weekend, Tuesday we head to the Bermuda Triangle, and that'll be for All-Star Race Week here on GCN. You won't want to miss that, as the battle for the lead is on. 17 inside. Won't get it. Again, after... Oh, I hear cars bouncing off the wall. And the caution is out. 6 is around. That's Michael Collins. Nikolai Sykes, Nathan Baden, the 21, Skylar Martins, the 11 of Max Anderson, the 2 of Dylan Young, yesterday's winner, involved in that wreck. Or earlier's winner, I should say. Dylan Young won the Lift National race this afternoon. And of course now, he won't be anywhere close in this one. They're coming to pit road. So with that, let's go see what happened. As we go side by side. Oh boy, 4 wide. We saw it earlier. This time it didn't work out. You see the 11 airborne into the fence. And the 19, of course, gets a big piece of this. Max Anderson, though, gets the worst of it. As you see all these cars scattering down low, and Michael Collins nowhere to go except into the back of the 3. Tough break for all of these drivers. Not the way they wanted to start out the doubleheader weekend. Let's take you back to the green. Getting ready for the restart here. The 19, Nikolai Sykes. The 6 of Michael Collins, done for the day here. Tough break for those two. They will start 39th and 40th in tomorrow's race. Up front, though, it's Scott Upton, Casey Horton, Joey Trickle, Maximus King, and Tim Horton. That is your top 5 as we're back underway. Oh boy, the 07 looked low. The 51 said, I don't think so. See here, the 99's going to go high. Didn't quite get the restart he was hoping for. And here comes Casey Horton. She is wanting the race lead. We'll see. Will that outside lane prevail, though? It doesn't look so as though that'll happen. And Casey Horton, the new race leader. Of course, as mentioned, we're back here tomorrow. And that'll be at 2 p.m. Eastern here. After this, though, we got the All-Star break. My apologies, guys. Had to go take care of a few things. But anyway, again, coming up here on GCN again tomorrow afternoon, we have the second leg of our doubleheader. And then, of course, we will go to the Brickyard after the All-Star break, which will be Tuesday and Wednesday. We'll have Indianapolis next Sunday. Then after that, the Truck and Cup Series will visit San Joltis for our next Super Speedway event. Well, Mega Speedway event. And then, of course, the doubleheader at Pocono. That is all coming your way very soon. Of course, Pocono, the final doubleheader of the season. Man, a doubleheader right before the playoffs should be very interesting. As you see now, the leaders have reeled in Casey Horton. You see Dylan Young on the pit lane trying to fix some more damage. It's been a tough day for the driver of that too. Here we go, battle for the lead. Maximus King. He'll take it away. Here comes Scott Upton on the bottom lane. He's not going to get it this time. Maximus King to the race lead. course, you see these cars bobbing and weaving around. Again, this track, very, very treacherous, very, very bumpy. It hasn't undergone a repave in a while. It's going to undergo a reconfiguration and a repave very soon. Of course, actually currently, in real life, undergoing a repave and reconfiguration. But if you like the old configuration, glad you're watching today. '51 has pulled away for now, and keep in mind he is a go or go homer, well out of the picture. So for him to be leading, you know, he would have no impact on the playoff race. Casey Horton, on the other hand, is battling to be in the playoffs. So she needs a win. And also back there, Tyler Faden, you see Charles Sanford as well. Of course, after this weekend of racing, we only have 6 races to go until the playoffs, which is something we want to keep in mind. There's only 6 races left, which means it's crunch time. See the 24 off the pit lane. Nate Rattray, I'm wondering if that was a scheduled stop. Dead ahead is the 3 of Nathan Faden, who should be considered the clear-cut favorite for the midweek race. Of course, both Eric and Nathan Faden both 1 win apiece in the All-Star race. But right now, though, we're going to put Fitzwater's face up. It's a lap traffic moment presented by Fitzwater's Angriness. Look at that, the 15 all the way to the apron. And actually, they're going to pit. They decided to pit to avoid running over lap traffic. And Tyler Faden will become the new race leader. Now the 1 is in. Excuse me. So you see the right sides going on. And they'll go around, maybe do 4. These guys did right sides when we were in the side-by-side earlier. Tyler Faden out and away. There's the 23 of Dick Clark. And he is going to be the race leader most likely, and he will. Out of nowhere, Dick Clark cycles out to the race lead. And he has it by a lot. So I'm wondering here, was strategy played because Fitzwater's up to 5th? So maybe an undercut strategy or a different cycle of stops. But Dick Clark, the new race leader. Fitzwater's up to 3rd, and keep in mind Fitzwater's really good at these double header races rather. So this should come as no surprise. As you see now, the 23 is going to pit. That'll hand the lead back to Maximus King. So again, maybe a different cycle here. But that's going to hurt the 23 if a caution comes out. Fitzwater all over the back of that 51. See there, 23 gonna go a lap down. Fitzwater trying to hang on to second. He's under pressure from Myrene Tayami in the 00. And the rookie making things interesting is now Maximus King going to get to pull away a little bit. Now you see Nicholas Jowett getting third out of this. Now he's going to look for second and won't get it this time. We're past halfway in this race. Maximus King, the leader. Oh, the 41 and the 00 get together. It moves the 00 wide, and that'll allow the 4 to get the second position. So Fitzwater, much like the last doubleheader we had at Phoenix, he is very much in the picture. Now the teammates side by side. And you see there Nicholas Jowett looking for the lead. And he's going to take it. So 41 to the lead. How's about that for the 41 team? Much needed laps led here. Of course, I believe last check when we showed the playoff grid with 10 to go, they were very much in the thick of it in the points situation, but now they're going to look to try to make it with a win. Now the 51 back to the lead. Again, at this point, I don't think the 51 can make the playoffs. He's well out of this. But a win would definitely boost confidence for this team. And of course, the second win, if we have a Season 8, would put this team in the top 33 guaranteed for next season. Caution's out. And those guys, I believe, just came to the pit lane. Oh, the 5, Daniel Bouchard, around. So was the 03 of Charles Sanford. And this is going to hurt the 23, but it might just help Fitzwater, Nicholas Jowett, and others. Because now all these leaders gonna have to cycle the pit. And this will shake everything up. Looks like the one, Tyler Faden's going to win the race off. And with that, let's go see what happened. Oh boy, the Hendrick teammates get together with help from the 37, it looks like, and Daniel Bouchard hard into that outside wall. Looks like Austin Shaw's gonna just barely graze the 5. And look at that, around goes Daniel Bouchard. But this isn't over just yet. Not only does he take a hard impact into the outside wall, he gets hit by the 03 Charles Sanford head on. And someone else gets involved. That's where Roberto Crown gets involved. He slams into the side of the 5. And you see those 3 just sliding, completely destroyed, those race cars. Tough break for Charles Sanford, Roberto Crown, and Daniel Bouchard. Let's take you back to the green. Welcome back. You see the 03 Charles Sanford, the 20 Roberto Crown, the 5 Daniel Bouchard, all out of the race. 24 Nate Rattray in front, but not the leader. And again, 24 are going to try to avoid going 2 laps down, because keep in mind, with the way these cautions have come out, we can't rule out overtime. And if the 24 can stay a lap down, he will be a part of overtime on the lead lap. But Nicholas Jewitt, Zach Fitzwater, Dan Hummel, Scott Upton, Maureen Tayami lead us back to the green. We're back underway at Atlanta. And it talked about it, how the caution flew at just the right time to benefit the 41 and the 4. As well as all those guys who came to the pit lane, because now everyone's effectively on the same strategy. And it's a net gain in positions for all these guys who did play the strategy game on that cyclist stops. Of course, we are under a lap traffic moment. As you see Nate Rattray battling hard, trying to stay in front of the 41. And he's not going to be able to. Now here comes the 4. He's looking for the lead. Keep in mind, it's been a rough season for Zach Fitzwater. A win would certainly help his playoff hopes. Here we go. The 4 is there. He's trying to make the move. He's not going to be able to this time. Now the 00 looks to the inside, won't do it. And the 4, as much as he wants to battle with Nicholas Jewitt for the lead and the win, he's got to be a team player here, I'm sure, as well, and try to keep this 00 behind the both of them. And you see he's doing exactly that. But of course he knows what's at stake. A playoff position is at stake. A chance at the All-Star is at stake. And you imagine, without hesitation, that he is thinking about that in these closing laps. Here goes the 00. Maureen Tayami looking for the lead, with help from Nate Rattray. And the 00 to the race lead. I know Fitzwater and Nate Rattray consider themselves to be good friends, both fellow Australian drivers. But right there, I imagine, there will be a little love lost. Like, come on, man, why did you just help him out? But keep in mind, that's a manufacturer you're helping out. Okay? Nate Rattray's not in the battle for this win by any means, but of course, it is a fellow Chevy. So, of course, he wants to help out his fellow Chevy driver. as we got 10 to go. Can Maureen Tayami hang on? Scott Upton just got the 4th position, by the way. Keep an eye on the defending champ. He could have a say in this finish, of course, assuming we don't have late pit stops. Or overtime, even. Is now the 4, Zach Fitzwater. He's up to 2nd. And now he's going to try to battle with Maureen Tayami. And they're going to pit. That'll hand the lead to Tyler Faden. And again, this should be final stops for the day. And they did so just in time because look ahead, that's the 3 of Nathan Faden with damage dead ahead. And you see there, the 1's going to kind of get impacted, but he's going to pit. Hence why we're not going to throw up Fitzwater's face as these guys are pitting. "15 Joey Trickle to the lead." Keep in mind, he pitted before, or he was the leader. He pitted with 1 to go under the caution, as well as the 96 of Tyler Rattray. Dylan Young just trying to lip to the finish, but of course, he has been on the pit lane every single lap, fixing a little bit of damage here and there, just trying to gain a few positions, maybe gain some points out of this. Now you see the 1 is in. You saw those guys come off the pit lane. It looks like the 4 lost a position. But where is the 00 is the real question in this whole mess. There's the 00. Maureen Tayami, a bad stop. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Samet Ozkan, or no wait, it might be Tyler Faden that's going to be the race leader, and it is. Tyler Faden to the lead. Again, tomorrow's race slightly longer. Should make for an interesting battle. We got 5 to go. It's Tyler Faden, Samet Ozkan, Tim Randolph, your top 3. Then, of course, Fitzwater up to 4th. Here comes Ozkan. He's closing the gap. Tyler Faden has never won a cup race. 4 laps of racing to go. He's the only one, I believe, other than Nicholas Jawit, in the top 5 who has not won a race. And right now, he may not even hang on to the lead, as Samet Ozkan goes to the race lead. Keep in mind, Samet Ozkan, another one well out of the picture, but a win could definitely boost momentum and confidence within his garage. Caution's out. We'll have overtime. Oh man, let's go see what happened. The 3 of Nathan Faden, he's been in this mess all day, and his day just went from bad to worse. Up into the outside wall, he gets some help from Maureen Tayami, and there he goes, sliding down the track. Catches the 43 just barely, and then the 65, Giorgio Stumu, goes slamming into the 3. And then the 24, Nate Rattray, also nowhere to go. A tough break for these 3 drivers, as now we'll have overtime here, and we'll reset the field when we come back in just a moment. Welcome back. It is overtime, presented by Mitchell's Memes. And of course, as always, we got unlimited attempts at it here on the 1.5 miles. It'll be Samet Ozkan, Tyler Faden, Tim Randolph, Zach Fitzwater, Nicholas Jawit, the top 5. Then it's Maximus King in 6th, Mohammed Zain Abdullah 7th, Trevor Collins in 8th, Austin Shaw 9th, Joey Trickle rounds out the top 10. As leaders lead us into the restart zone, green flag is out, 2 laps of racing to go here at Atlanta. Samet Ozkan will try to hang on here in the first race of the doubleheader weekend. Here comes Tim Randolph with help from Nicholas Jawit. You see that bottom lane working, but I don't know. They're running 3 wide behind. Here comes Nicholas Jawit. Again, once Samet Ozkan takes the white, it's over. And we will see the white. One lap of racing to go, presented by Mitchell's Memes. And here goes Nicholas Jawit with help from Mohammed Zain Abdullah. He will take the race lead away. Nicholas Jawit. He's going to look to hang on here, but he's got some pressure from behind. I don't think it's going to matter. Out of turn 4, Nicholas Jawit will pick up the win here at Atlanta. How's about that? Congratulations to the 41, a last lap pass, and he gets the victory. Under the lights here at Atlanta to open up doubleheader weekend. But of course the downside with that is he will start 20th tomorrow afternoon in the second leg of this doubleheader. But starting on the pole, on the flip side, Dan Hummel in that 25. He will lead us to the green flag tomorrow when we get underway for the second leg of this doubleheader weekend. Again, race tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern. We hope to see you there. We want to thank you for watching. We're going to show your results and your standings, and we'll be back again tomorrow afternoon from Atlanta. Till then, goodbye everyone.